respected chairperson, and the invitees on the dais and off the dais, and the participants. In today's seminar, let me clarify about concept of success. Friends, my philosophy says, मन में अगर अंधकार है, भगवान कहाँ से आए? घर में अगर अंधकार हो, मेहमान कहाँ से आए? What is success? What is success? How can we achieve it? Success comes out of ability, uniformity, coordination, and cooperation. It comes out of energy and comes out of system. Friends, let's examine ourselves while thinking about success. So friends, a teacher must find success in him through his talent, truthfulness, absolutism, ability, cheerfulness, charity, energy, efficiency, reformation, and renovation. Friends, ours is a noble profession. We must achieve success through nobility and neutrality. Our land is a land of equality, liberty, and fraternity. Since the Vedic age till today, we have been guided by this philosophy. Friends, our Gita says, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gabhihastini Suni Chaiva Supaki Cha Pandita Samadarshina. This Samadarshi concept has not been brought from any foreign country. Rather, it is our original concept that they have borrowed from us in the holy past, because our Sanatani culture is the oldest culture that the earth had ever seen. Friends, we had the concept of equality in political sphere, economic sphere, and social sphere. Our constitution makers had taken this concept from the Vedic civilization only. No French government, no British government, not even any foreign civilization had given us this concept. So friends, let's impress our future generation about this. Let us establish this philosophy through researchers and our research activities. So how can we achieve this? For this, we must have interest and we must have initiation or Shraddha, because only through Shraddha one can initiate the process, and Shraddha leads us on the right path. Our Gita says, Shraddhava lavate jnanam tatparaha sanjitendriyaha jnanam labdha parang santi uchirena adhigacchati. Friends, let's accept and adopt our culture. Let's prove it. The time has come now. Let's inspire and initiate our young friends, because they can only change the scenario and bring revolution. Vivekananda believed in the energy of the youth. ତେଣୁ ମୁଁ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ମୋ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହେଁ, ସବୁ ଧର୍ମକୁ ତେଜି ଏବେ ଆସ ଜ୍ଞାନର ଶରଣ ଯିବା। ସବୁ ଧର୍ମକୁ ତେଜି ଏବେ ଆସ ଜ୍ଞାନର ଶରଣ ଯିବା। ଜ୍ଞାନ ବଳେ ସିନା ସାଧନାର ପଥ ସହଜେ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେବା। ଜ୍ଞାନ ବଳେ ସିନା ସାଧନାର ପଥ ସହଜେ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେବା। ଖୋଜିବାକୁ ହେବ ଆମ ମୂଲ୍ୟବୋଧ, ଲୁଚାଇଛି କିଏ ତାରେ। ଶିକ୍ଷକ ବିନା ସେ କୌଶଳ ଅଛି ଆଉ କାହାଠାରେ? ଶିକ୍ଷକ ବିନା ସେ କୌଶଳ ଅଛି ଆଉ କାହାଠାରେ? So friends, our Gita says, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam vraja aham tvang sarvapapebhyo mukchayisyami ma suchaha. Here Krishna stands for knowledge and Arjuna stands for scholars. So now let's see how history fills us with knowledge, and knowledge is our strength. Once knowledge fills it with divinity, one becomes conscious through divinity. Many great persons like Mahatma Gandhi, Aurobindo Ghosh, etc. have proved it in the hoary past. So also Sri Krishna had proved us in the Mahabharata age. Friends, our socio-religious movement in the 19th century was no exception to this. The pioneer of this movement had proved their philosophy through Brahma Samaj, Arya Samaj and Ramakrishna Mission. Friends, Dayananda Saraswati, Vivekananda established Vedic values through their religious institutions respectively as described above. Our ancestors too made effort to restore Indian tradition and culture through historical values. Here, history means hidden ideas systematically triggered to organize and renovate the young mind. And we must initiate everywhere. We must initiate everywhere to our young generations to love history and to evaluate history, because history can give us right path and on the right footing. So now friends, let's analyze how to restore history, how to make it interesting and student oriented. For this, we historians, we teachers, we intellectuals must accept it, adopt it and accommodate it. Once we accept history, we can modify it. We can adopt its modified version while keeping the traditional values intact. Friends, ours is a blessed land. We had a glorious past and tradition and culture. We have collected this information from various Vedas and Puranas. The Vedic values have been published by people itself. People's participation is the highest source of information for us, because our Pandits had never fabricated these stories. No doubt there were some fictions, but they were not totally imaginary. They were not totally imaginary or fabricated stories. Now, no foreign country on the earth have demanded about their rich culture and heritage as India. Every country on the earth have accepted India as their guru. So friends, we can establish this ethic through people's acceptance only. Here, people's voice is the most powerful weapon that the earth had ever produced. Friends, then what is lacking in us? We lack storage of information. We don't have written information, but why? Our ancestors were perhaps so active in creating their resources, they had not thought about it. Hence, our history has been misplaced. Our history has been misplaced, misunderstood, miscalculated, misinterpreted, and above all, mistraced. Now, let's reopen it. Let's reopen it, resettle it, and re-establish it with sufficient recordical proofs. We must reform our history by considering the psychology of our readers. So friends, history without revolution cannot establish tradition, cannot establish heritage. Our Vedas have proved that we started our history with nature. Nature had given us everything, and nature gives us everything, which are self-evaluated. It has come to us through evolution, through elaboration only. So friends, no doubt history repeats itself, but this repetition must be suitable to the time and space, because history without choice becomes gloomy and dull. Hence, while evaluating history, one must be conscious about himself and about the surrounding he lives in, because it builds our attitude. Attitude helps us to evaluate history. Hence, socio-religious movement aims at awakening the Indians before establishing the Vedic values of history. Hence, my book Jeevan Tattva says, रोज सुबह तेरा शरीर जागता लेकिन आत्मा की नींद न टूटता. अगर किसी का आत्मा सो जाता शरीर का जागना बेकार हो जाता. Friends, let's impress our children to evaluate history, to record history with awareness only. Now, time has come to establish it through awareness only. Let's establish it. Let's evaluate it through Swabhiman. And Swabhiman can give history the right footing, because only through Swabhiman we can materialize history on a right path. My philosophy says, Swabhiman bale swapno sambhavana lageni bandhu mate avona ona bana. Ona bandhu ebe mo ade ona. Ona bandhu ebe mo ade ona. Laguni mu ebe ahu ମାନ ମନା. ତେଣୁ ବନ୍ଧୁଗଣ, ମୁଁ ଏଠାରେ ଉପସ୍ଥାପନ କରିବାକୁ ଚାହେଁ, ସ୍ୱପ୍ନ ସ୍ୱାଭିମାନ ମଣିଷର ଆଖିରୁ ନିଦକୁ ଛଡ଼େଇ ନିଏ. ସ୍ୱପ୍ନ ସ୍ୱାଭିମାନ ମଣିଷର ଆଖିରୁ ନିଦକୁ ଛଡ଼େଇ ନିଏ. କାରଣ ସ୍ୱପ୍ନଜନିତ ନିଦ୍ରା ମଣିଷକୁ ବାଟବଣା କରିଦିଏ. ସ୍ୱପ୍ନଜନିତ ନିଦ୍ରା ମଣିଷକୁ ବାଟବଣା କରିଦିଏ, ପ୍ରଗତିର ପଥକୁ ରୁଦ୍ଧ କରିଦିଏ. ମୋ ଆହ୍ୱାନ ପୁସ୍ତକ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ମୁଁ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହେଁ ଯେ, ହେ ମୋର ଆଲୋକ ସନ୍ଧାନୀ ଇତିହାସର ନିର୍ମାତାଗଣ, ଥମିଯାଅ ନାହିଁ, ବରଂ ଲୋଳିଆର ଆଖି ନେଇ କର୍ତ୍ତବ୍ୟର ମହୋଦଧିରେ ଲମ୍ବ ପ୍ରଦାନ କର. ମୁକ୍ତା ଅବଶ୍ୟ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେବ. ମୁକ୍ତା ଅବଶ୍ୟ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତ ହେବ. ଆଜି ନହେଲା ନାହିଁ ବନ୍ଦାପନାର ଅର୍ଘ୍ୟ ଥାଳି ଧରି ଏ ସମାଜ ତୁମକୁ ଆଗାମୀକାଲି ସ୍ୱାଗତ କରିବ. ଆଗେଇ ଚାଲ, ଆଗେଇ ଚାଲ. ତେଣୁ ତ ମୁଁ କହେ, କ୍ରାନ୍ତି ଆମ ପାଇଁ ଆଣେ ସମ୍ଭାବନା. କ୍ରାନ୍ତି ଆମ ପାଇଁ ଆଣେ ସମ୍ଭାବନା. ଜୀବନ ବ୍ୟର୍ଥ ଆମ ଏଠି କ୍ଲାନ୍ତି ବିନା. ଜୀବନ ବ୍ୟର୍ଥ ଆମ ଏଠି କ୍ଲାନ୍ତି ବିନା. Friends, let's not be judgmental while reading history, because history moves automatically with ups and downs. History moves automatically with ups and downs. No doubt, it repeats itself but never loses its identity. Its identity is proved through great personalities. Friends, its identity is proved through great personalities, emperors and empires, through kings and kingdoms. It comes to us with its ideologies. History without ideology is dead. No doubt, it is a social science, but it flourishes through socio-psychological scenario. It cannot go beyond society and human resources. Its course is more identified through events and evolutions, because it flows like a river. It flows like a river to represent its ideas, issues in different fields and taking into consideration different scenarios of life. It deals with living information that continues forever. Ours is a rich culture. This has not been made in a day or two or overnight. So it is a continuous process that makes a lot every time in every situation. Thank you.